Hello. Welcome to my channel, Life is a Virgin TV. If you don't know, my name is Akila Virgin, hence my channel name. So for today's video, I wanted to do a get to know me tag Q&A just to give you guys a little background about myself before I started creating content and uploading videos. I asked my followers on Instagram and Facebook to send me some questions, and I went ahead and wrote them down here. So if you see me looking down, I'm actually looking at the questions. But let's get right into it. Question number 1. What is your favorite movie? Well, my favorite movie since forever has been Hardball. Every time I get the question, what is your favorite movie? The first movie that comes to my head is Hardball. Although I do like any movie that has Denzel Washington. That is my favorite actor. But I would say Hardball. Question number 2. Where were you born? I was born in Hollywood, Florida, but my mom is actually Jamaican. So I do have a Jamaican background, but I was born in Florida. Question number 3. What is your concept for your YouTube channel? Well, my concept for my YouTube channel will mainly be around motherhood, lifestyle. I'll also be creating a series called Living with Endometriosis, where I'll talk about my experience and my journey living with endometriosis as a mother, a college student, and a business owner. Question number 4. What's the hardest thing about motherhood? The hardest thing about motherhood for me personally has been having endometriosis and also being a mother. It's hard. Sometimes I'm not able to be as attentive to my daughter as I'd like due to pain and the symptoms of endometriosis. But overall, motherhood, I would say breastfeeding. My breastfeeding journey was pretty tough. I wasn't able to get my daughter to latch, but I really wanted to breastfeed, so I decided to exclusively pump for 8 months. And during that time, I actually got mastitis like 3 or 4 times. And just exclusively pumping, you have to pump every 2 hours, and that's like around the clock. And I was also in college at the time, so that was definitely tough. But overall, motherhood is a fun, rewarding experience, and as you can see, I'm doing it all over again. Question number 5. What made you start your YouTube channel? Well, me and my boyfriend, we always talked about starting a couples channel, having a couples channel, and I'm always watching YouTube videos. But I really wanted to get out there and start making videos and create my own channel first and learn the techniques and the strategies to using YouTube before I created a couples channel or made my daughter a kids channel. And like I mentioned, while in quarantine, I did come up with the idea of having the Living with Endometriosis series. So that really inspired me and pushed me to get my channel out there and to start working on producing content for my channel. So that's what really made me actually start. Question number 6. What if you don't succeed in YouTube? What is your plan? Well, YouTube is, obviously this is my first video, so if I don't succeed with YouTube, I also will have my degree to fall back on, or my business that I will continue to work on while also doing YouTube. If I am successful with YouTube, then whoopee, I would be elated. But if not, then I just want it to be a fun experience, to learn, to grow, and yeah. Question number 7. What are your hobbies? So my hobbies are listening to music, doing yoga, writing, reading, photography, and shopping. I just like being home. I like to be home. I'm a homebody, an introvert, and I like being alone. Question number 8. What are you currently doing right now? Like I mentioned, I am a business owner. I have a party shop, and I'm also working on a new business that I will be sharing soon. I'm also a college student at the University of Florida. I will be graduating in December, and I'm a mom. Question number 9. You're given one meal to stay at a haunted mansion for a month. Yes or no, and why? Yes, I would. I would do it. For $1 million, I could definitely use that. That could help me start so many businesses. That could help me just start my whole life pretty much. But yeah, and if any trauma I experienced from the mansion, I would see a therapist to help me through it. But yeah, I would do it. Like they say, do the things that fear you most. Take those chances. Question number 10. Given your endo, what has been your experience as a Black woman finding good doctors? As a Black woman with endometriosis, hard AF. Doctors don't take your pain serious. I've had some crazy experiences that I will be sharing in my Living with Endometriosis series. But overall, it's been hard. I wouldn't say I found a doctor for my endometriosis per se. But I do have a really good gynecologist. He has done 2 of my laparoscopic surgeries as well as delivered my daughter. He will also be delivering baby number 2. But I would just say it's hard, especially as a Black woman. It's tough, but thankfully I found a really good gynecologist that I have a trusting relationship with. So shout out to Dr. Bridgewater. Question number 11. What would you give your 18-year-old self advice? What advice would I give my 18-year-old self? I would say don't be afraid. Around 18, that's when I just graduated from high school, got into my current relationship. And I would just say, just don't be afraid to start over. Don't be afraid to love. Don't be afraid to accept love. That was really my biggest thing around that time, was to accept love and to be okay with starting over. Just be open, just be honest with yourself, and to don't let fear get in the way of anything. Like, I'm still learning that today, but fear is all in your mind, and the fear of starting over that's always a big thing for many people, especially at that age. But it's okay to start over. Like, everything will be okay in the end. So just don't be afraid. Well, that's all. That was actually the last question. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I do have some amazing content coming. I actually have my gender reveal this week. I'll be filming and uploading that, as well as my first trimester update, so you can look out for that. Well, thank you for watching. Bye.